Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Mauricio here with another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at Magic Square's MS B43 Shadow Master, also known as Mirage. But as always, let's take a look at accessories. Alright, so he comes with his little card, like all Magic Square characters come with. You get his stats right there. He comes with an extra face. Very tiny. It's like an open mouth face. I don't know if he's smiling or mid-sentence or something. But it's painted nicely on the eyes. The rest is just that light blue plastic. Excuse me. He comes with his gun. Nicely sculpted. Also casted in that light blue plastic. And he comes with his shoulder mount, which pegs in right back there. Black plastic. A little bit of gray paint back here. This is on a ball joint, so it can move around all at once. So that's pretty cool. And then this does come out. So that's cool. And that's all he comes with. Yeah, he comes with instructions, but whatever. All right, let's take a look at this guy. Head sculpt, very nice. Got that little Egyptian look to it. The only thing painted is the eyes. Everything else is that dark blue and light blue plastic. It's got a little bit of red paint and black paint here on the chest. That's pretty much it. That's white plastic. I don't even think that's painted, to be honest. Yeah, no. Head. Can do it whole 360. You just got to move that from the back and goes all the way around. It's on a ball joint, so a little bit of waggly. He can look all the way up. And that's about it for the head. The shoulders are on white plastic, but that's painted black. So be careful, because during transformation you can start seeing a little bit of the chipping on there. Right there on the corners. Arms all the way around. Can go up to there. Bicep is right here actually at the elbow. Does have a double jointed elbow. He also has this gets out of the way because of transformation. He's got this joint right here. I don't know what you would use that for, but you have it there just in case. Hands do rotate, so that's cool. Nice paint right here. The white, everything else is basically blue plastic. Everything that's painted is normally white. So this is painted. I don't know if the knees are painted. That's not painted. That's plastic. That's plastic. This is plastic. Blue plastic. This is white right here around the crotch area. So yeah, so where was I? Waist rotation. A little bit of an ab crunch, so that's cool. Let's see, legs can go all the way forward like so. Nothing really back. That's how they've been making their figures lately. Outwards. Let me get these hip skirts out of the way. They're just very in there and can go out that far. Thigh rotation built in up here. Knee all the way back. That's pretty good. Toe. You got toe tilt up, toe tilt down, and the rocker, which is pretty cool. what it looks like from the front. That's what it looks like from the back. So it cleans up nicely. Alright, and for some size comparisons, as always, here is our boy. So they're pretty much in scale there. He's just a little bit taller. And here's New Age's Mirage, if you guys want to see that comparison. See how that works out. All right, let's get this guy transformed. So what are we doing first? We are moving these pieces up. There's a little tab right there. It's going to go up here on the shoulder. So make sure you hinge that all the way in there. Same for the other side. I'm going to turn his head all the way around like that. His hands, you're going to flip open, flip in, flip closed. One more time. Bam. Now using this weird joint right here, you're just gonna make this shape right here like so. Make sure these little squares are facing out. And you're gonna leave that like that so far. Next thing you're gonna do is, let's see if I remember, I've only transformed him like twice. So he just sits on my shelf. Let's see. So these are in. Just pop them out if they don't already do it by themselves. Save you some time there. Pop these things out. Then this whole thing, this whole chest cavity is going to come out like so. Alright, you're going to want to push this part in as you're moving that up. A little harder. It's got some tight tolerances. We're going to pull these wheels out. Now we can push this in. Like so. Then we are going to untab these two and bring them down. So we're going to untab, bring it down. Untab, bring it down. Then these two we're going to hinge in, like that. Then there's a slider back there. We're going to slide up. Just be careful with your mushroom peg here. So, because, you know, might be gummy plastic, so it's kind of soft. There's no like locking mechanism, so just be mindful that it'll slide back down. But once you're there, you're golden. Then you can straighten. Well, let's lift this up. And we're going to straighten that out like that. All right. Now that we have this going on nice and straight, these little flaps you're going to swing open. And you're going to swing open like that. And it's going to fill that little area back there. So we're doing is swinging this flap open. And laying it flat like so. Now we're going to rotate at the waist. And we're going to slide these arms in. Again, tight tolerances. So you're going to want to push up and slide in. And there's like little tabs right here. Up and in. Sorry. Like so. Just got to make sure you pop these up. So no, that's loose. Keep them like that for the time being. Actually, let's move them down a little bit so you can see right there. You're gonna tab those in right in there. Make sure everything's nice and secure like. You can go ahead and tab this in. I'm gonna tab on the top ones. All right. Now you're gonna bring these in together, and they're gonna tab. Where are they gonna tab? Oh, hold on. They're gonna tab right there. Those little tabs, they're gonna go there, and one on this side. And push this in. That way everything's nice and leveled. There you go. You should have something like that so far. So the car's taking shape. Legs, we're gonna explode them. So what we're gonna do here is lift this up. It's all gonna untab. It's all tabbed into serious places right here. You're gonna lift this up, lift this out like that. Then you're gonna fold two pieces here. 1, 2. You're gonna move this up, but we'll keep it out of the way for now because we got some work to do down here on the legs. The shin is gonna untap from there, and you're just gonna 180 that mofo like so. Just keep it right there. The engine is also on a hinge. You're gonna flip it up like so. What else are we doing here? We're gonna pull out this tire. Then we are going to, we're gonna pull this spoiler out like that. Just extend everything. Sorry. And then the foot or the toe, we're just gonna turn it all the way around. And it's gonna, you're gonna see like the shape of the foot right there. That's how it's gotta meet right there. It's gotta be nice and even with that part, like so. All right, so that you got that going on. Come on, there you go, like that. All right, now what we're gonna do is slide. It's on a slider, as you can see right there. Just gonna slide it in. That's what she said. Like so. This is gonna go forward. And there's a series of tabs and slots. All right, so where's my trusty thing here? I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little slot right there. That's gonna go with this peg right here. This peg right here is gonna go right in there. And then this peg right here, this weird triangle square looking peg right here, is gonna go into that slot right there. All right, so let's make sure everything lines up. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. So you should have something like that. Don't worry about this, we'll figure it out at the end. Now let's do the other side. We are going to untab this, and we're gonna pull that out, flip, flip. Keep this out like so, until further notice. This we're gonna flip around. This we're gonna flip around. There you go. Like so. This we're gonna extend. I'm gonna pop out the wheel as far as possible. Now we're gonna rotate this all the way around, like so. All right, now this is gonna move forward. The slider, we're gonna slide forward. All right, and then again, series of tabs. Let's see if they reach. They should. Sometimes they don't. See? Here, let's connect these right now. That way, there's a little bit of stability. There we go. And you squeeze, and you squeeze, and you squeeze, and you squeeze. All right, now when you're tabbing in the spoiler, make sure you tab it in from the bottom. Yeah, from up here, like that. You got all this lined up correctly. Everything should be fine. Now you just rotate. Everything's really tight, so bear with everything. These are gonna move when you're adjusting the spoiler, so just fix them again. And there is Mirage. Am I done? I think I'm done. Yeah. Just squeezing. This gummy plastic is usually all over the place, so you gotta squeeze. But there you go. There's Mirage. You know, let me make sure he's nice and straight and flat. There you go. Let's see what it looks like. There's the front view. Ooh, this could be straight. Yeah, this one could be a little bit more straight. But they roll. Yeah, nice paint right here. Silver paint. Missed all the silver paint earlier in the robot mode, but you know. So you got silver there. And then the white paint. And got some silver inside the rim, so that's cool. More white paint here. Very cartoon accurate. A little white paint right here for that little part. So there you go. That's what he looks like from the top, from the front, from the side, the rear. There's the bottom. And size comparison, here he is with the X9 Magnus. So there you can see a little bit of scale. All right, let's get them back into robot mode. Again, we're gonna start with the spoiler. We're gonna unfold all this, make it straight, and then a lot of unpegging. Let's do right here. We're gonna do right here. We're gonna unpeg the wheels. We're gonna unpeg this right here. So we're gonna work on that. You should have this explosion going on. All right, so first we're gonna get this engine block and fix it. Rotate it inside like so. Then we're gonna slide the leg out on both sides. There you go, like that. Then we're gonna flip this down. It'll peg right there. The wheel. We're gonna rotate this foot all the way around this part right here. So it's like this, right? We're gonna rotate it all the way around, like so. The wheel's gonna go right into this little well, like so. Now you're gonna bring this down. So here's a front view. This was up here. I'm gonna bring this down. Oh, forgot about this piece right here. You got these little flaps that we folded in earlier. You gotta unflap that out again. Now you're gonna bring this stuff down. There's a little peg right there. It's gonna go into that slot. Nice and secure like. And then this little door has a little peg. It's gonna go right in there. And it hides that engine block lovely. And then this becomes his heel spur. Just bring it all the way up. And bring this down. Or up, I'm sorry. Bring this up like that. And you have that going on. And that's one leg. Second leg. Let's open this flap here. Like that. We are going to rotate the foot. And move that back. Then we can move the wheel into place. Like so. We're gonna flip this 180 and tap that in. And then we're gonna bring this down, tap that in, and tap that in. Oh yeah. And flip this up. And there you have the foot. All right, now we got to start unpegging all this stuff from here. Just lift. Everything's got to lift. And we're lifting. And we're lifting. And we're lifting. All right. That part's done. Now we gotta hinge this out and put it right there, like so. There's a little tab right here. It should tab inside in a minute when we move the arms. So right now it's just gonna float aimlessly right here in its little home. All right. Now we're gonna rotate at the waist 180. Now we are going to unpeg right here. Be careful, this is very thin plastic. So just be very, very mindful of that. This is the hard part because not a lot of room to move these arms out, but hey. All right, so you got that going on. Then you're gonna flip these down. Then you are going to start flipping this down. Start flipping these in. Oh, no. You gotta push the head up. Push the head up, so to speak. And then take that little part of the chest that you flipped in. As you bring it down, this has to open up. All right, these come in, these come in, these come in. So you got a waist going on. Then I can slide that down. And now I can move all of this in. like so. I'm going to keep that like so. Now we got to peg this to that. So I'm going to peg that little key right here into that little hole right there. There's one. There's two. All right, now you're gonna bring this in. It's all gonna go inside that little chamber. It fits perfectly. There is a little tab right there. It's gonna go inside here. You'll feel it tab in. And you can close these in, bam. Close this in, bam. Now let's go back into the back. You can turn the head around. All right. Now, there's little slots right there. They're going to tab these right there. So you move them up, peg that in. Same for this side. Move them up and peg that in. Again, these are pointless parts. They don't even stay there. They should have pegged in somewhere also, but hey, at least they fold, right? Bring this down and around this as well. Make it nice and flat. Bam. Same for this side. Look at all that paint coming off. It's horrible. Wrist and hands come out. Give him his gun. There you go. And you give him a shoulder cannon. Now you have the options to put them on either side. So you see the two slots on each side, but of course it goes on his right. There you go. There you go. That is the video review for Mirage. Let us know what you think about the figure. Let us know if he fits in your collection. Do you prefer him? Does he scale better than this guy? Do you like him over this guy? Let us know. Let us know all your opinions. We'd love to hear it. But yeah, that concludes the review. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Laters.